Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble!
So, for the last week of the year, what are we getting for our 3 regions? This isn't making me feel any better. Well, I guess we'll end off the year like this and maybe figure something out. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry for such a demotivated ending. So anticlimactic. It would have been hype. It would have been hype, but it is what it is. Alright, guys. I'll see you again next time for week 25? I don't even know anymore. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regional Rumble. This is going to be the final episode of 2022, and then we'll be back again in about 3 weeks for another episode in the new year. So for this episode, we have the regions Karumja, Ardoon, and Ardoin, whatever you want to call it, and Gnome. Not a lot of activity here, to be honest. The Gnome area bosses are Slayer focused, so which means I can't do them. Ardy doesn't have any bosses, and then Karumja basically only has the Fight Caves and the Inferno, neither of which do I think I can actually accomplish in 9 hours, especially because I don't really have the right gear to do it. So I'm probably going to be spending this episode quite relaxed, doing some grinds. We've got good access to fishing here because Shiloh is really nice for fishing, so I might work on some more of that and try and get our way closer to 76, which obviously would then unlock sharks, and I don't think I'm going to push fishing any further after that. I think sharks are going to be a very good food source for a long time, and that'll be the aim for this. In the previous episode, I said that I was going to try and train construction. I didn't. I wish I did, because if we'd had 40 construction and moved our house, everything would have been perfect. But, you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing. It doesn't really make any difference now. There's no use dwelling on it. We didn't manage to get 40 construction. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I can't trade construction with the regions I've got anyway, so we'll have to just put that behind us and we'll try and do it on another date. But yeah, basically for this episode, I'm going to spend a lot of time probably fishing, doing fly fishing in Shiloh, which should be a lot better than where I was doing it before. I mean, I was getting like 35k XP an hour, which is pretty nice. I don't know how long it's going to take to get 76 if I was to like blitz the whole thing. Obviously, it's going to take quite a while, but I'm just going to try and chip at it here and there on every single episode, or any episode where I feel like I've got some downtime and nothing to do. Apart from fishing, I also want to work on some woodcutting at some point, because if I can access the woodcutting guild, as I've said many times, it makes construction a lot easier to train once I get Southern Karend again. So, if we get a moment, maybe I go and chop teaks or something. Karumja has some decent training methods with fishing and woodcutting, so that's probably going to be the main central focus of this video. I don't really know what else I'm going to invest into it. I'm sorry there's not much action. Last week had the Chaos Fanatic. This week doesn't really have anything. I was hoping for a boss to end the year off, but unfortunately RNG has not blessed us. Anyway, with all of that ramble over, let's go ahead and sort ourselves a timer. We'll start that, and we'll get on with the episode. Alright, first things first, we are going to get ourselves some money. Apparently not. Okay, well, I guess we won't then. Now, we need to get ourselves some money so that we can start on fishing, because I am going to need to buy the fishing equipment from the shop in Shiloh Village. We'll need a little bit of money to start off, but when you start selling the fish, you actually start making money, if I remember rightly. So we shouldn't need too much, just enough to get us started, and then we can go and do some fishing. So it's going to be a lot of grinding, and I do hate putting grinding segments in these videos, because obviously there's only 9 hours, and if I spend like 6 of it grinding, then I don't really have much content to actually put in the video. But as it is RuneScape, there's not really much I can do to avoid this, unless of course I did it off episode, but I really don't like the idea of doing that either. So, gonna get myself the money, gonna get the fishing equipment, and then I'll probably see you guys when I end up at Shiloh Village. I think 200 coins might do it for now. Alright, so we grabbed ourselves 259 coins. I got a little bit extra because I wanted to get the cart over here. Now, for a lot of people, they don't realize you can do this, but fun fact, if you don't have a lot of money in your inventory, if you've got a large stack, it's going to cost the same anyway, but if you've only got a small amount, I think you have to have at least 200 for this to even work, I'm not sure. But you can actually talk to this guy rather than clicking pay fare, and they will charge you about 5% of what you're carrying. So, there we go, that only cost me 20 coins, and we went to Shiloh Village without paying the full 200. There you go, there's a little tip for you, because apparently a lot of people don't know you can do that. I mean, I've been doing that since before the pay fare option was in existence, so I guess that's why I know it. But anyway, we've got ourselves Shiloh Village. We are going to buy a fly fishing rod, and hopefully one of these. And there we go. We've got ourselves some starting supplies. Hopefully with this, I'll be able to make myself some more money, and then I'll be able to buy more feathers. And we can just keep going around in circles with this, which is why Shiloh Village is really nice to do fly fishing in. So, I'm going to invest a lot of time into this. I will see you guys with some progress. Grinds are grinds. It is time to work on fishing. Well, we have been fishing for a good 2.5 hours or so. And we just hit 63. Now, this is an interesting level to get, because it does mean if I can get my hands on an Admiral Pie, I can actually go into the fishing guild. I don't know if I will, but I'm just saying the opportunity is there. So that's pretty cool. 63 fishing, 13 levels until sharks. It's way further than it looks, I've got to be honest. Okay, the final few fish. One more is going to give us the last, and there we go. No more feathers. Right, so I'm going to be stopping fishing for now. We got to 63, as I said before. I can now boost to go in the fishing guild. It's a pretty good level. I mean, I want to slowly chunk away at it, but I do want to kind of work on some woodcutting this week as well. Because teak's a pretty good XP, and we have the hardwood grove, which is going to allow us to do that. And we do need 60 woodcutting, as I've already mentioned, to go in the woodcutting guild. And I think we could probably get those 9 levels on teak, so I reckon it'd be pretty easy. Going to keep hold of this fishing rod just for now, because in case I decide to come back, I don't think it's that big of a deal to be carrying it. I need to make trading sticks, or like obtain trading sticks, but I'm not sure the best way to do it. I know I did it before, but I don't remember how. Did I kill... I think I killed Joggers, actually. That might be how I did it. I may have to look into doing that again, which means probably getting a bow and some arrows, because I don't see myself mealing them. I mean, I guess I could do it, but I'd have to prayer flick, because I've not got the greatest stuff, and I also don't have a lot of food. Or any food, for that matter, but I can get some from Brimhaven. I'm going to evaluate this a bit, but we'll probably head over to Joggers and get ourselves some trading sticks so we can get in the hardwood grove. And then after that, I'm just going to be trading woodcutting for a while. I'm going to aim for 60, but if the XP rate is really slow, then I might not do the entire grind. But if we can get 60 woodcutting this week, that is going to be absolutely amazing. So I decided to just basically head over to Joggers and prayer flick, but I missed like 6 prayer flicks in a row, and they hit zeros on me. This is the first time they actually hit me this entire time. So I've decided I'm just going to kill them without praying and see how that goes. I've already had 2 drops of trading sticks, and they're like a 1 in 5, and I need 5 drops of them, so it shouldn't take me too long, and I don't think I'm going to die even without praying here. Worst case scenario, if I get a bit low, I'll start praying again. I reckon that I could manage to get these trading sticks before it becomes an issue, so we're just going to grind it out until the trading sticks are obtained, and then we'll head over to Hardwood Grove, and I'll chop down teaks for like some time. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Oh, 54 strength, nice. And a total level milestone, apparently. Yeah, I have no idea how long this is going to take. No idea what the XP rate's like. The only way we can work it out is by attempting it, which is exactly what I'm going to go and do. Alright, so I'm going to have to go and get some food, because right after I recorded that clip, they started absolutely battering my head in. We've got 7 prayer points and 15 health, and we still need another 2 drops. So I'm going to go get myself some food, we'll go back, we'll try that again, get some more strength XP, get some more trading sticks, get ready for some woodcutting. Let's go. Hey, there we go. The final trading sticks. We've got 110 now, that means we can go and enter the hardwood grove, and chop ourselves some teaks, get woodcutting XP. Woohoo! I ended up using cod, by the way, because it's like, I don't know, I hopped worlds. There's like 7 coins each per cod, and no, it was 13 coins each, and it heals 7, that's what it was. Whereas the tuna was like 52 coins each, and it heals 10, so this was way more worth it for the money, so that's what I decided to go with. Also, I am aware that I can now do Taiwan cleanup, kind of forgot about that, but I do also think it's probably better for me to kill Yogas anyway, because I want to train melee stats, and it works out. Now, I've just got to work out if they have an iron axe in here, or if they're only bronze, because if they're only bronze, then I'm going to go grab an iron axe from the shop. Bronze, and I think the one there? Oh, there's one over here. What is this one? Are they all bronze? Iron axe. Okay, never mind then. Right, so we're going to pay the 100. And we've got an iron axe over here. And we can just chop ourselves some teaks. This is going to be quite an extensive grind. Not going to show really any of it on video. So I'll see you guys when I've gained a whole bunch of levels, and you don't have to wait for it. In 3, 2, 1... Right, well, this is slightly awkward. Okay. I can't chop the trees. So forget what I just said. I've just wasted all those trading sticks. Well, I guess not really, because I'm going to have to do Taiwan cleanup anyway to get the favor. So I'll get more trading sticks from doing that. Well, you're not letting me chop them, so what's the point? Right. Attempt number 2. We're going to have to do Taiwan cleanup to get some favor. I don't know how much I need. I'll look it up in the meantime. I didn't realize I needed favor to do that. I thought that was just... I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever, I'm going to get myself a machete. We'll go sort some stuff out, and we'll get ourselves some favor. So, we've got 10% favor. I'm going to finish up using these thatch spar things, whatever they're called. And then we're going to try and claim some trading sticks, and I'm kind of hoping that this gives me 90, which will put us up to 100, otherwise I'll have to do some more of this, or I guess I can go back to killing the Yogas. But for the time being, just going to finish off these. We also made ourselves a spider on a stick, which I'm going to cook at some point, because I believe that's an achievement diary task, and I might as well get it done while I'm doing something that's going to make it easy to access. And this should be the last one done now. And that's going to allow us to go over and trade some, claim some sticks. Do I just talk? Oh, there we go. He gave me 4. I got 4. Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're not doing this. That was terrible. I'm not doing this for another 86 trading sticks. That needs to be increased. That is awful. What I'm going to do is get hit by a spider, apparently. We're going to go get an invent of food. We're going to go back to what we were doing before, kill them for some combat XP, get some more trading sticks, and we'll try this again. I cannot believe the scam that just was. I'm not doing 100% favor, by the way, because that would just take forever, and it's really not all that useful right now. I'd rather invest my time into more useful things. So let's get rid of that machete. We do not need that. Get some more food, get some more sticks, and then we can finally get on to woodcutting. Can we complete this task from this? Yes, we can. A medium task. Okay, interesting. Well, that's the spider cooked. Just thought I'd do that on the way past. And off we go to get trading sticks. Hey, we got ourselves trading sticks. 100, done. Now we can go woodcut. Finally. Right. No more catches, please. According to the wiki, I only need a tiny bit of percentage, and I've got 10. That should be perfectly fine. Please, let me chop some teaks. Right. Please tell me I can chop now. Well, hey, we can cut teaks. Alright, people watching the video, you get to see progress in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we got Quizmaster, we take Mystery Box, and we get... I mean, it's pretty bad. Like, I don't need it, and it's worth less than the 1k, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse. And bam, we're 54 woodcutting, with 10k to go until 55. Now, I wanted to get 60. That's not going to happen. This is about 20k XP an hour, and as you can see from my XP and hit points, we need like about another 7.5 hours at least to do this. So that's not going to happen. But what I would like to do is woodcut until I happen to get an apple tree seed from a bird's nest. And the reason that I want to do this is because that will allow me to plant that in the gnome stronghold and begin growing an apple tree. And by doing so, I'll be able to progress towards completing a gnome medium task. Obviously, I need it to fully grow because I'm pretty sure the task says to grow the apple tree and not plant it. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is just based off of memory. If it is to grow it, then I'll have to wait for it to grow, and hopefully it doesn't die. We can hope on that, but until then, I'm going to need to try and actually get myself the seed. So I'm going to do woodcutting until I get it. If it gets down to like an hour until the end of the timer, and I still haven't got it, I'm going to start worrying, because I don't really have much other content to do this week. It's very grindy, again, no bosses that are really accessible. But 60 woodcutting is pretty much the margin of where I need to stop with this skill. I don't think I'd want to go further. I don't think there's any point in me getting magic logs and making a magic shortbow at any point. Probably have better access to them elsewhere, so I doubt I'll ever do that. But hopefully we can get ourselves that bird's nest with the apple tree seed. We'll have to see. Otherwise, this is going to be a lot of woodcutting for the rest of the episode. What did we get from the nest? A calquat seed! Oh my god. The calquat patch is there, but I'm 45 farming. I'm pretty sure it's like 70, isn't it? It's 72. Wouldn't this be great if I had the farming level? Alas, I do not. Let's chop some more trees. We got the calquat seed, which I'm still holding on to for absolutely no reason whatsoever, other than to put it in the bank and never see it again. I can't believe I got this and not an apple seed. It's so sad. We've had like 3 beginner clues, none of which can we even do. I believe the only steps we could do are on Moosa Point, and I don't even know if you can get beginner clue steps on Moosa Point. I just know that they all have to be in a free-to-play area, and that's the only free-to-play area we actually have access to this week. So, as I said before, if it gets to an hour and we still haven't got it, then I might give up. But I really need the woodcutting XP, and I don't really know what else I'd want to do. Fishing and woodcutting are the 2 best options I have right now. I have no bosses, nothing else. This week just feels so empty, and I wanted to make it a little bit more productive. That's why I wanted to get the apple seed and, you know, plant that in the gnome area and actually make some progress. But apparently, that's too much to ask for. Come on, come on, come on. Aw, dang it. Where's my apple seed? I don't want a willow seed, even though I could plant it. And it might be a good idea to plant it. Oh, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to sit here and woodcut. I'm being lazy. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I need woodcutting XP. I don't really need the farming XP. The only reason I want the seed is to do the task. So I guess I'll just continue to woodcut for the next 21 minutes. Well, it is looking very pessimistic right now. We have 1 minute 30 left, and I do not have the seed. And in this time, even if I got it right now, I wouldn't have enough time to go and plant it anyway, because I would have to teleport over to Artie, and then I'd have to run all my way up to the gnome stronghold, unfortunately. I do want to apologise, because this week hasn't really had anything in it at all, but we are at 57 woodcutting, halfway through the level, actually 2/3 through the level, which means wherever we go next, we could probably finish off 60 woodcutting, which will completely be done for woodcutting. I've said woodcutting too many times. The point is, though, we'll have 60, which means access to the guild. It means access to planks in Southern Kourend, and we'll have the house there as well, so construction becomes a lot easier. It'll just be the money that becomes a problem. I don't really know how I'm going to deal with that. Hopefully I'll have access to a coffer in that week. We'll have to see. But like I said, we've got 40 seconds remaining, so I'm just going to talk about how I want the next episode to go. It's going to be in 3 weeks from now. Bearing in mind I'm taking 3 weeks off for Christmas, so I won't be uploading for the next 3 weeks. We want to see Varrock. That's I know I've said this many weeks, but we really want to see Varrock, because Varrock allows us to kill Brofita, allows us to kill Obor, and that's just 2 unlocks straight away right there. We don't mind seeing Mauritania and Lumbridge as well together, because that will allow us to get the Ghost Peak Amulet and complete some quests. Even just Mauritania on its own gives us access to Crawling Hands, which is our current Slayer task, and access to Mazkana, who can also give us another task. But anyway, that's going to be 2, 1, and 0. That is time up. So, that's another week done. Slightly underwhelming, I'm going to say. I'm very sorry that it is as underwhelming as it is. And I also want to mention, I'm just going to drop these, doesn't benefit me at all. I'm also going to say that I haven't been mentioning this in the last episodes. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about, or what I meant to say anyway, is that I'm going to be carrying over the D-Med, the Red D-Eyed Body, and the Rune Scimitar basically every single episode until we find something that is a drastic upgrade. I do have a Mithril Scimitar here from a mystery box. I don't know if I mentioned this in a clip or not, but I'm not keeping it. I just thought I'd grab it, maybe sell it to a shop if I needed to. Never came to it. But yeah, anyway, so that is going to be us done for this week, which means that leaves us only to roll the regions for the first episode of the new year, which is going to be uploaded on, let me just quickly check, one moment, it should be up on the 9th of January. So, if you're interested in the series, make sure you check out the 9th of January, and that'll be when the next episode is live. Right, with all that out of the way though, it is time to spin the new regions. Let's get ourselves 3 new regions to start off 2023 with. Let's make them good. Come on. I am devastated. That was incredibly close to getting the region. Man, that's so harsh. I was so close. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes, but you gotta wait 3 weeks for it. I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I'll see you again in 2023. Goodbye.